So we started it in we're just going to go ahead and ask you guys some questions. Um, 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 Guys, here's some things where we left off. Open build items. We got the last session, so it's going to tell me tonight what we're doing. The hybrid pricing launch confirmed our founders window and our tiered monthly and usage credits. Pending comparison, PDF, countdown, visuals, vault automation. We're working on the prompt bar and the suggestion bar, rebuilding the working tiny URL. Now that we have the website up, one of the issues is that because some of the AI is section based, some of the tiny URL and the bit.lys and stuff don't work as well. So we have the website where they are permanent, and that is privatemoneyauthority.com. We also do still have the Patreon and the YouTube, and that allow you to actually have direct access to permanent basically URL shorteners just to take the long URL and make it shorter and easier to access to. Tool deployment kit. We got the multifamily syndication, private money lender, new wholesaler. Those are all in batch right now, getting ready to launch. Credit parent scope of work. We got a lot of visuals, partner promo for the hedge fund and lender account graphic. We've also got the PDFs, the prompt file set. All of those, like almost 3,000 lenders, hedge funds, and all that stuff, family offices, they're all going to have their tiles. And basically, tiles means when you come up and you ask for 5 lenders or 5 investors who can do this deal, you'll get their prompts. And then you'll also get the prompt tiles. So it's pretty interesting. You can get their use cases, you get information. We'll kind of go over that a little bit tonight. Keep in mind, we will be meeting on Wednesday. And then, of course, associates only on Thursday night. We'll be doing the same thing. Next week, we go live 100% all the way through December. Working on a picture launch, okay? So we've obviously got our tiers, our website. It's all synced up, link fixed, pending for Netlify domain. So we put up the website today with Netlify on the existing private money authority domain that I've had for 7 years. We're embed readying YouTube and Vault and Patreon links. Doing some takedowns. Also, Monday kickoff flow. 2 to 3 priorities to complete live. We got some things we're working on, guys. This is kind of my cue. Okay, let's mm, sorry. This is I'm typing in live. Mm, Sorry. Yeah, most importantly, so tonight, okay, let's introduce the viewers to our biggest assets. One, our lender and fund contacts. I just posted earlier, we have between about 2,500 and 2,700 right now that have been vetted and verified again. We have a lot more than that. They're unvetted, but these are 26, roughly 26, 2,683 that are real estate kind of that you can do with real estate deals, hard money lenders, private money lenders, hedge funds, family offices, things like that. Number two, I've got 9 years of collecting, developing a library that I've inputted, we've refreshed, we've made it easier to prompt and use. And then finally, most important, user input. Let's see what it comes back and tells us. capital sources, lenders, and funds. Over the last 9 years, I've built relationships with hundreds of real lenders, funds, and family offices. Not theory, actual capital. From transactional to fix and flip, from sub-2 friendly lenders to multi-million-dollar family offices. They're all cataloged, verified, and ready to match inside RCIC. We don't guess, we connect. So we'll have blue lender logos. We have a grid, prompt tile examples. What 5 lenders from the vault are most likely to fund a $750,000 multifamily in Dallas with a light value add? It's going to search and it's going to pull those 5 lenders up. And the more lenders we come, the more lenders that come on board, we can embed you. If you are a lender out there, you can be embedded. We do have a little bit of a program for that. 9 years, the library, 9 years of tools, refreshed and prompt ready. This is the kind of stuff gurus sell piece by piece. We didn't just upload old files. We rebuilt the structure. We trained the assistants to reference and extract what you need instantly. Contracts, SOPs, checklists, toolkits, just prompt and go. No digging, no fluff. Visual on screen, the RC vault file board. Fast scroll through showing categories. Give me the lien abatement SOP for Alameda County with first contact strip and title check steps. So it's going to give you all those prompts. It's awesome. The secret weapon, user input. What makes us different? Most AI tools don't let you guide or adapt it. Ours listens. It's trained to adjust based on your deal, your market, your capital needs, whether you're a beginner or a syndicator. It sharpens how you interact. Your workflow becomes your war plan. Side-by-side comparison, we'll have a set of static AI tools versus RCIC with input engine. We do have that available. So you can actually just pull that up. Prompt file example, build a negotiation checklist based on my uploaded deal memo and title poll. Focus on leverage points. Suggest a wrap-up load. This isn't about browsing files. It's about compressing time, amplifying your reach, and putting command level tools at your fingertips. So basically, we're going to talk about, I'm going to ask for all 3 of these items, which you can do. You can break it down. Sometimes it might give you 5 things and you might need one. Like right now, I still got to build Airtable. So until I build Airtable, I also have to take it, bank this. And then I'm trying to remember, hey, what do we all have? What do we have banked for Airtable? So when I have Airtable up the next 2 weeks, I can go back and add all this stuff. It will remember that. You can bank things. Core assets at a glance. Guys, this kind of goes to the capital sources. Refresh library sources, user input workflows. So when you talk about how many capital, what we have, all of our assets, and our user input workflows. It gives a pretty good visual, guys. You have to be a little patient on some things. It doesn't do really great on putting a live person in. You can generate that. It does change a little bit if you guys have seen my profile picture on Facebook compared to the picture that it's actually based off of. So we got a couple different things, guys. This is just kind of promotion for the basically what we have in our assets, our library, capital sources, lenders and funds, the library, and then we got a user input. The secret weapon is user input. Now, sometimes, guys, I will tell you, it does sometimes actually post 2 things twice. It's still pretty good. You just got to be patient and kind of massage it a little bit. So we obviously can download the PDF, which I just did. There's a ton of them. I mean, guys, there's 901 lenders in there. Caption ready Facebook, YouTube posts. What makes this different? I mean, this is ready. This can go out. You guys will see me when I post. What makes this a tactical advantage? The library, lender access, user input. Try this prompt. You guys right now there's over 2,500 prompts and there'll be 10,000 by year's end. Every time you're in there, once you're on, you'll have access also to a prompt suggestion bar. So if you think there's something missing, just put it in there. It'll be in there. We may get to 50,000, 100,000 prompts. We want everything. We want this to be the Mac Daddy of all real estate investment AI. And I'm light years ahead of everybody else combined. So show me 5 lenders who would fund a $750,000 multifamily in Dallas with light value add. So all 3 of those are, yes, place in vault. So they'll place in the vault, which is, right now I'm kind of using Dropbox, but I will be changing over to Airtable. So this will go into the Dropbox. Walk me through the three biggest assets inside RCIC and how to use them in a live deal. And then we got also now available the Founders Orientation folder, and it's cross-tagged under Training Assets, Capital Connections, the Prompt Library, and Launch Assets. Tuesday morning Facebook coach touch. Yes, I'm gonna have this put into the batch for tomorrow. So it comes up this fast, it says 340 actually we counted there early. So sometimes you got to go back and remind it, sometimes it can be off. Just remember anytime you're using this, it's getting better and better, but you kind of still got to massage it a little bit. Be a little bit patient, teach it, you teach it, it'll learn it. And then you teach it again, it'll learn it. It's probably 3 or 4 or 5 times, and then it gets it down pretty good. So sometimes, stop share or whatever, stuff like that. So we'll post to Associates Facebook group and the Patreon field. Would you like me to also cue this for Instagram? No, no. What is, can we offer a brand new investor, an investor ready to scale, and an investor at the top of the food chain? So this is your investor tier value network, powerful for onboarding presentations, even in tier-based pricing. The new investor is 0 to 1 deals mindset. I'm ready to take action, but don't know where to start. You get guided deal flow prompts from the first lead to close deal. So you can go in and say, I'm a new investor. Can I have the new investor prompts? And you'll get all the new investor prompts. You can actually then target down. I'm interested in fixing flips. I'm interested in whatever you're interested in. You can ask then for that second set of prompts. You can have as many prompts as you want. You can go as deep as you want. You can create prompts. Guided deal flow prompts, like I said, access to templates and contracts, pre-filled, editable, and state aware. You can find out what you need to do in Illinois, what you need to do in Texas to track, what you need to do in Colorado, what you need to do in Maine. If there are changes, it'll actually directly give you access. In some cases, it may not pull up the actual document, but it'll probably give you at least, at minimum, you'll be able to get the state's real estate commission or whatever they call it, and you'll be able to actually then get the document from there manually, but it will give you the link. It's pretty good about that. Training tiles and vault bouncing. Do this, then this, then this. It actually walks you through everything, guys. It walks you through your deal. Every deal it walks you through. It tells you what you need. It suggests that then you can pull it up, you can save it, you can assemble it. Capital education, how to talk to lenders before you have deals. Daily prompt suggestions, handheld without handholding. That's a pretty good deal, dude. It's pretty handheld without handholding. Prompt example, what's the safest way to make my first offer on a fixture in Cleveland with no money down? Try putting that prompt in. Try asking that question in Facebook or Bigger Pockets and see what kind of response you get. Imagine, we can go back and answer this and you'll get a neutral. Nobody's in there trying to tell you can't do that. Nobody's telling you, something that's been watered down. You basically get a good answer based on a lot of, input. The scaling investor 2 to 10 deals. I've closed deals. Now I need systems, team, and capital leverage. Get capital source matching, funds, private lenders, gap strategies, skip tracing, and title SOPs, fully promptable and regionalized. Investor Vault Toolkit, got the analyzers, buyer partner pitch decks. Everything that comes up, you got a use case. It may not be 100%. You might get 25, 30%. Then it gives you the use case and it helps you fill out the rest of it so you can make it your own. It's pretty good about that too. Basically promptable CRM plus follow-up. I'm actually working on the CRM tomorrow. Bang for Airtable. That's why it says bang for Airtable. So I'm building it and then we'll get Airtable. We'll have a CRM and then you can actually, with your own Airtable, be able to take our stuff over and put on in your CRM and basically start your CRM. So you're going to go to airtable.com, get your free account. You probably won't need a paid account for a year or two. Get your free account, watch a couple of videos on YouTube, and you'll like it. I'm actually building it myself. Hiring help prompts, VAs, acquisition reps, boots on the ground. Give me a follow-up text sequence for a motivated seller lead that ghosted after our second call. So it's going to tell you, you don't have to go and buy all these scripts and all these gurus. You can actually tell them what your problem is and what you need and ask for help, and it'll give you that. The elite operator, 10 plus deals. I mean, probably lead is probably more than 10 to be realistic, but okay. Deals team capitalized mindset. I need scale, capital efficiency, and intelligent delegation. Custom deal structuring with AI input, wraps, blends, JV, institutional. Team prompts, train your ops, your lead managers, your VAs, even your underwriters. Don't let your underwriter become your undertaker. Partner level of all taxes, legal red flags, capital staking, syndication flow, advanced capital tactics, family office decks, fund setup intros. Automation ready, Zapier flow guides, embedded GPT toolkits. The tactical deck, play to train team or prep capital calls. Prompt example, refactor my capital stack for 4.5 million RV park using seller carry in second and a DSCR lender in first, then write the pitch to investor partners. It'll do that for you. And you can even take the prompt, you can take the pitch and you can then re-enter it and have it expanded. Always say if you don't, if you want something a little longer, expand it, expand it, expand it. You can get up to 10,000, 20,000 words sometimes. Optional visual or PDF use. So we can create a side-by-side visual file or infographic of this journey, a one-page investor journey PDF for Patreon and Vault, or you include these pass on an onboarding sequence. Okay. We're also going to go into um, yeah, okay. The admin will need help with transaction coordination as well as double closing. Maybe they need to structure a Morbi or innovation. How can we help them? Now you're cutting to hard execution level problems that stall otherwise ready investors. Here's how we crush those bottlenecks tactically and at all three levels. I know what I want, but I don't know how to execute. Transaction coordination, common roadblock. I'm stuck juggling title, buyer, seller, EMD paperwork. We deliver promptable transaction coordination SOPs. Build a checklist for my TC to manage a double close on a sub 2 deal in Georgia. Vault docs, contract timelines, TC handoff templates. EMD verification sheets, AI generated follow-up scripts, and TC client updates, buyer seller. Double closing support. Yep, we got closing support. RCIC transactional funding partners with direct intro prompts. We also got the Vault, A to B, B to C timelines, EMD edge tactics, the Morbi style seller finance, sub 2 wraps creative. Common roadblock. I found a seller opening creative, but I can't explain it or structure it. Get it to write it out and explain it. Give me a deal structure that wraps 280K, loan with 30K in equity and a 5-year loan. It's going to give you the script to explain the offer to the seller. It's going to give you all the contract templates. It's going to give you the risk red flag checklist, due diligence. You'll also have a kit for protecting your seller from basically the bank calling the note deal due on sale, as well as for insurance reasons. Novations. RCIC doesn't teach it, we structure it. There's a deal execution help PDF, drop in visual tiles or carousel, and we have prompt tiles. So I'm gonna add the prompt tiles. Who can with with all this creative structuring. So prompt tiles it's building them right now for transaction coordination, double closing, creative finance, innovation. We constantly are developing more prompts. Deal execution tools. Who can assist them in structuring deals? The RCIC AI assistant with user input. Help me structure a wrap deal with seller finance and a sub-2 mortgage under 200K in Illinois. What it does. Breaks down deal structure, checks red flags, suggests lender or investor fit, drafts the offer package, writes a seller explanation, auto-generates TC steps. I'm flipping a innovation deal with a listed agent. Give me the full execution plan. Here's my deal memo. Can you write it? Can you write the agreement in scripts? The partner network. These are the real world humans inside REINDEER who specialize in creative deal law, transaction coordination, title strategies, capital stacks, legal structuring, how to tap them. Use the legal help request prompt file. Fill out the RCIC partner embed form, or just prompt I need a creative deal structuring coach or partner to review my seller plan. And then you can also more also identify a transaction coordinator who can also assist with EMD or or gap funding. There you guys go. Transaction coordinator, the EMD and gap funding. Preferred contact, J Holder, Finish Line TC Services. He's got a full TC services, all 50 states. EMD escrow service, emdeasy.com. Coordination for sub-2, innovation, wrap, and double close. Works with investor groups and can coordinate with funding sources. Bonus also supports funders on short-term timelines, legally aware of contract structure and creative structure. Suggested prompts. I'm working with Jay Holder. Write an email for a TC request, including property details, contract, and buyer information. Would you like a partner table for Jay? Yes. Embed him in the legal support system of onboarding? Yes. A visual? Yes. So I'm putting yes, yes, and yes. Now Jay already has a lot of entries in the prompt. So it probably has about 100 something right now, over 100. So he will come up as a preferred. If you decide you want to be embedded too, we do have a program for that for lenders, for wholesalers. If you're a wholesaler and you want to get in touch with people who are solid buyers who have, like I said, better buyers, reach out to me because we got a program for wholesalers. We got a program for capital partners, for lenders, for investors. If you are an accredited investor, you can actually come into our program and get a lot of training experience. You'll actually be able to go and anytime you get a deal, potentially somebody wants you to invest in a syndication, they can you can submit their OM, their offer memorandum, and their PPM, and all their documents that they send you. You can submit them, and basically, funny because it's not Jay, but but hey, I look like the guy for BMO. But it's funny sometimes, guys, that you have some laughs because sometimes you got to keep putting pictures in of the people. But yeah, it's cool. Um, so here's some prompt tiles. Connect me with a transaction coordinator who can also assist with EMD or gap funding. That's going to trigger, our embeds. Um, how can lenders and wholesalers embed? Because we're weaponized as a platform, not just a tool. So option one, you can fill out the partner embed request form, which we'll have on the website. Basically, then you will do an interview with me. We'll do a phone discussion. Then once payments achieved and all that stuff, then we'll get you on board, and I will embed you into the. So the RCIC prompt assistant is over here. It is live, but I will show it on Wednesday. We will actually start using that next week in the ITS program. Collects our service information, regions, asset class focus, lender, wholesaler, TC attorney. Lets them upload a logo and intro. We'll basically build the database. and they'll get their own tile. And when people ask for 5 lenders, it just won't be the lenders that are in my databases. We'll actually be able to have actual lenders. We can actually do YouTube videos. I can embed the YouTube videos where I can pull up the link to the YouTube video. It's pretty incredible what we can do for embedding. So we have that for, you know, lenders. We have that for pretty much anybody, wholesalers, transaction coordinators. Jay is pretty much exclusive, but if people are interested in transaction coordination, we will connect you with him, and so that way he can put you into his programs and work with you. Attorneys as well. You get listing inside the vault, promptable by asset class or region. The option to be tagged in onboarding tiles with deal support prompts. Option 2, be referenced via prompt response. Who can lend on a 650 flip in Tampa with light rehab? Can you do that in Tampa? You could be the one who comes up in that first. Any wholesalers with inventory in Indianapolis under 150K. If they're embedded, the assistant can list them with contact information, provide an intake form or a Calendly link, or link to their funding criteria or inventory. Featured partnered tile, PDF plus visual embed, things like the J holder tile. We'll obviously get Jay's current photo. Logo, service, territory, contact, link to vault, onboarding, the assistant, tied to deal structuring flows, capital matching, wholesale acquisition prompts, messaging for lenders wholesale. Want to be embedded in the deal engine and show up when users request lenders, buyers, sellers, or capital partners. You'll be able to submit your deals there, not today, but probably as soon as Wednesday. And then we will get, make sure we have, when we put in this, remind me tomorrow to generate the 4 lenders. Uh, in regards to deal engine. Okay. Yes, preview. 1 pager and a visual tile. So I hope you guys are learning a little bit tonight. Like I said, we're going to start really, this week's gonna be last week. I really do want to get you involved, show you what's going on, and we can definitely start ITS, investor training series going all the way through December. You get you'll get the AI tool, the prompt assistant. You also get a prompt suggestion bar, and you'll get a prompt request bar access through, and then they're on the website as well as Patreon. You also get Patreon tier 4. You'll have access to the Facebook group. You'll have access to a lot of other stuff. Pretty incredible. $10.29 gets you your first month of the AI tool. If you want to do the full born, lifetime, it's $399 through June 30th. After that, I will evaluate and we will make a determination on it. That price will probably increase over time. We also have $49 a month, and you can get the IT, you can get the this tool for $49 a month after your first deal. We may make some modifications. The more people that get just the AI tool and subscribe to it, if we get 10,000 people, we might have it around $20 a month. We got different programs for this. So this is kind of what you're going to probably see inside the deal engine, to basically put your information and send it to me, and we will embed you once, we basically want to get a logo. We do some vetting and verification, and then we will also basically, once we do payment arrangement, then you will be in it, and it'll take me, I can probably embed you the next day, but we will have to remind you, and we'll have several of our people kind of make sure that you're coming up a lot. Preview form, here's 1 pager, visual tile, all that stuff. Okay. As one of our final questions, what happens with gurus selling national MLS. So we're going to find out one of the things about national MLS data. What happens when gurus sell national MLS data in real time? The gimmick. We've got access to the MLS nationwide. You'll get comps, cash buyer lists, and free foreclosures instantly. Sounds good, but here's what really happens. This is AI that put this together, guys. They often license limited feed access to third-party platforms, PropStream, and all that stuff. Preview's the best out of all these. If you have single family, if you need multifamily stuff, they don't really work too well. But I know Benson personally, known him for 7 years. He's awesome. They are Preview's the only one that's really upfront. They have a lot of live data. There's over 600 MLSs. I'll ask that question. And they'd have to pay for it licensing. A lot of the MLSs don't like them providing information because it's like, what happens if you go buy something for $1,000, then you go sell it to 100 people for $500? You make money off of them. Data lags, filters are fixed, and local nuances get lost. You might get Dallas if you ask for Dallas, but you may not get Kansas City, and it may be aggregated, and you might not know it at the time, and you realize you're lagging. You might as well be on Redfin, Zillow, and all that stuff. Data lags. No context for creative deals, seller terms, title issues, capital structuring, or real closing conditions. Users get lists, not execution plans. Leads get downloaded, no system to act, no offer made, no deal closed. You're chasing shiny object data with no tactical support. How we're different. We don't sell data, we turn it into tactical advantage. RCIC doesn't just show you a deal, it helps you run it through the gauntlet. What's the best way to structure a deal on this address with seller, carry, and DSCR? Full comps, title history, and find 3 local lenders who would back this strategy. Now draft the offer, generate the LOI, and prep the TC checklist. RCIC turns raw property data into a funded deal, a structured offer, a trained team, a match capital different. Here's the differences. Push data, show list, charge monthly for software access, solar user. That's Gurus. We are guided execution, build workflows, build you into a field-ready operator, team-based, prompt, adaptive, deal connected. Final answer, Gurus sell you access, RCIC trains you to close. Our prompts build your structure, your stack, your team, not just give you a file. Yes. I'm going to put yes, yes, and yes. And yes, no on the, I'm going to say no on the script. No on script. Hmm. We're going to ask it 2 more questions after it's done with this. And then we'll go ahead and take the night off. And Wednesday night, I'll be doing some other stuff with this, showing you guys. Hopefully, people, if you're out there, if you want to join us live, you can ask questions. We'll go an hour, the limit's unlimited because there's some things I can't do. I can't bounce around as much. But I want to show you guys what you can do. So MLS data versus RCIC, located in the vault. That's our vault tiles, access to all your slides, onboarding walkthroughs. No, I'm gonna ask 2 more questions. If I, Mm, but not a realtor. Is there a appropriate listing service open to FSBO and not an MLS? That gives you obviously Zillow, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, flat fee MLS companies. FSBO specific platforms. You can write your listing copy, design your buyer avatar, build a seller finance pitch layer, auto-generate disclosures, contracts, and assignment docs. Um, what about the proper listing service on agentsgather.com? Agentsgather.com. It's going to search the web. Agents Gather's property listing service is exactly what you're talking about. A platform for sale by owners, landlords, agents, and brokerages can post listings without needing an MLS agent. Here's how it works, and here's how you can use it. Homeowners and all that stuff, like I just said, easy listing property process. Submit your property for approval. Auto approve after first few verifications. Listings go live instantly, unless flagged as spam. Built-in CRM. You get a lot. You get a CRM with Agents Gather, and it's $79 for a year unlimited package. He does have different packages, subscription-based packages. Pricing varies by market with plans for different budgets. No realtor commission needed. Exposure channels. Listings reach both local and wider audiences across states like Colorado, Florida, and Texas. There's a lot more there. It's growing. You actually can put it on $79. You can get a package for unlimited. He does have some. He does give you, like I said, he gives you the CRM. He also gives you access to the social media network. Advantages over national MLS data gimmicks, real listings, real leads. You control listing content and pricing. No realtor required. Built-in lead capture. Low cost, clean setup, flat subscription, no surprise fees. Just like other flat fee services. How to put it to work. Write a listing for my 3-bed in Denver on Agents Gather with seller finance and 10K down. CRM integration prompt. Build a follow-up message series for Agents Gather leads one day after inquiry. Comparison assets, we can create a PDF comparing Agents Gather PLS versus MLS listing plus agent, which would highlight cost, control, exposure, and lead capture. Here's the summary. Yes, I'm going to ask for that summary. And I'll post those in there, in some of our groups as best as I can, even on Patreon. Okay, so. Hmm. 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 I'm going to ask you one more question about that, and then I'm going to tell you how to get this. Versus any seller, MLS agent only, edit locked in, edits anytime, talks about this, includes lead form. Flat. Now, this is what I told you about being a little bit patient. I'm not going to actually save that, but I'll come back and do that later on. But it does give you a comparison. Going to go ahead and yes, yes, and yes. And then I'll have one more question, and I'm going to show you how to get this. So I just put these in my prompt bar, prompt tiles, put in the vault. We're gonna have for the ITS integration because we're gonna talk about it, getting exposure without a realtor locked in. I'm gonna ask one more question. I do my Saturday in my car segments. So you guys remember it has memory. It talks about Saturday in my car. Okay. Before we tell them how to get it. Mm, View review. And there you go, Everett, Colorado. Now put in whatever zip code you need. If you need to review sales data, title, and tax history in 80439 Evergreen, Colorado, use case, pre-offer due diligence, sales data direct, the past 6 to 12 months, title history, tax information, delinquencies, assessments, ownership data. Here are the prompt sequences. Drop this into the assistant, raw, direct, adaptable. Pull comps on recent sales in 80439 from the last 6 months. Focus on 3-bedroom homes between 1,800 and 2,400 square feet. Return, sold price, date, distance, and year built. Pull full title chain and tax history for, that's actually my parents' address. I'm gonna, you guys can see it, but I just sometimes I probably shouldn't use Evergreen. The vault tools available, county title, SOP, Jefferson County, Colorado. Sales comp analyzer, red flag checklist for tax delinquent properties, skip trace prompts, templates for 80439, any other zip code you want, lender match prompt, no third-party subscription required, train prompts to access county public records, local sales history, own a data chain of title, all wrapped into your vault and CRM style workflows. Would you like all this? Yes, yes, and yes. And then I'm going to tell you how to get this. Ooh. Okay, guys. Well, can they join us? Website and Patreon. From myauthority.com. Open access to RCIC overview, prompt bar demo, vault samples. Get the tiers explained, direct links to join, give lifetime checkout. Join for your Patreon. $9 for tier 1 basic prompts, teaser vault access. Nine books for 9 months, for $9 every month. RCIC tools, prompt bar, prompt tiles, AI assistant. $49 a month, $10.29 for your first month. There will be an adjustment downwards, but the more people that get, if I see if we get like 10,000 or more subscribers, that'll probably be cut in half, if not less. ITS Investor Training Series, all modules, RCIC access, $99 a month. Lifetime full access to everything forever, $399. What you get immediately for a full RCIC access, vault, prompt bars, SOPs, tools, and AI. Embedded onboarding sequence, creative deal flow training, live walkthroughs and updates, partner intake plus lender match tools, instant upgrade path to tier 4 capital partner network. You get tier 4 if you do the lifetime option. Facebook and YouTube caption, join CTA. Ready to stop watching and start executing, join RCIC, the real estate command interface, and get tactical. 340, actually 901 lender contacts, uh, over almost 2,700 total contacts that we have in that database now. 9 years of investor tools, SOPs and scripts, vaults, prompts, partners capital, first month, just $10.29. Go all in, lifetime membership, $390. Got all through. all three. And I'm going to prepare, going to show you guys these, and then I'm going to go ahead and take off the screen share. And I'm going to wish you a great evening, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Hopefully, I'm a little bit run down. I'll have 1,500 hours in by the end of the year. By the end of this month, I will have probably 400, 450 maybe hours building this for you. There's a lot of the stuff that I haven't shown you. A lot of stuff on the Patreon, a lot of stuff we're putting on the website, which just went up today. YouTube channel, a lot of other stuff. So we got a whole lot of resources for you. So there's gonna be some kind of just some last minute for you. There you go. You have to be the patient, like I said. This probably won't. I won't. It kind of gives an idea that it does it, but you kind of have to watch like samples here and explaining. So there's a few things you got to fix. Sometimes you can get it to fix it. It does a great job. Sometimes it still struggles, and sometimes yeah. But it tells you, kind of gives you an idea. Like I said, I'll save it because I need to use it as an example when I try to fix it. But here's your RCIC and ITS PDF. You got all the tiers and all that, vault location. It's pretty sweet, guys. All links ready for deployment. Would you like a sticky post inside Facebook? Yes. And then I'm going to, we are finished for the evening. And everyone open there. All right, will you please tell your guests we appreciate their time, energy, and curiosity, and that the entire OpenAI team is grateful for the opportunity to support a mission like RCIC. We'll be standing by for tomorrow's session, and I thank everyone for watching. Let me know if you want to get on board for the lifetime. That is still the one that I have to send to you on PayPal. Use your choice of PayPal, Venmo, credit card, debit card, Apple Pay, Google Pay. If you wish to use Cash App, I can send that on my hot sauce company, my personal Cash App. I do take Bitcoin. I've never taken one yet. I have Coinbase, so you'd probably have to walk through because if you're using Bitcoin, you're more experienced at it than I am. We do have those options on the website at privatemoneyauthority.com. And we do have Patreon. You can go to Patreon and you can get the RCIC, you can get the ITS and all that stuff. A lot of the stuff will be on Patreon, not on the website. The website's pretty much just for a landing page and kind of direction back to the Patreon, the YouTube, and all that stuff. We are meeting ITS Mondays and Wednesdays. Thursday nights as associate. If you come in on the $399 option, you get to join Thursday nights with associates. 178 people plus myself. Many of them are around since 2019. Very experienced. We got a lot of lenders, about 20 lenders that are in the group. You get to know them personally. But don't forget, we have all these resources. The more people that come on board, the less we can lower the cost of the AI tool. And also it will get more accurate with the more prompts. And this thing it's built by you. It's user input. You saw that what it said about that. Okay, I thank everyone for watching. I will see you guys on Wednesday.